Hi guys, it's Mira. This is like my third time trying to do this video. I keep starting it very awkwardly. I don't know why I'm so awkward considering I've been a live streamer for 5 years, so I should be totally comfortable in front of a camera, but for some reason when there's not people on the other side of the camera, like during a live stream, I'm super awkward. So I guess I'll have to get used to that because I'm starting a YouTube channel. You're on it. I'm super excited. I would like this channel to be an everything channel. I don't want to limit myself to just one category, but I'd like to do lots of different stuff, like lifestyle stuff, maybe some money stuff. I know a lot about like taxes and lame stuff like that, but I thought I'd start it off easy by doing a Q&A. So basically you guys did the work. So like 2 months ago I asked on Twitter for people to ask me any questions, and then I also asked on Instagram, and I'm going to answer those. Also, if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the viewfinder because I'm a horrible YouTuber. So without further ado, the questions are on my phone, and I'm going to start now. We have the first question from 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤. What is your favorite dinosaur? Now, I think everybody should have a favorite dinosaur. Sometimes you only ask kids, like, what's your favorite dinosaur? What's your favorite color? But all adults should have a favorite dinosaur. And I picked the Stegosaurus because it's really cool. It almost seems like not even real. Next question from Owl. One must go, spaghetti or tacos? I have to get rid of spaghetti, unfortunately. Reason being, tacos are very versatile. I eat a lot of tacos. I feel like I've eaten enough spaghetti in my life. Like if I never ate spaghetti again, I wouldn't be that upset. There are better pastas. Shout out to fettuccine alfredo. So I have to get rid of spaghetti. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕜𝕤 asks if I played any sports or acted in any plays in high school. High school was a dark time. If you knew me from high school, just don't, because that was horrible. And I did not do any extracurricular activities. I never went to football games. I never played any sports. I never joined a club. I just kind of meandered my way through school to get out of school. Sloth asks, what is the food or drink you've most wanted to try but haven't yet? So it's funny that Sloth is the one asking this because Sloth is constantly trying to vouch for uni, which is about the most disgusting food I've ever eaten. For those that don't know, uni is sea urchin, and the inside of the sea urchin is like grainy peanut butter that can only be described as tasting like rotten seawater. But every time you tell somebody you don't like uni, like Sloth, if you tell him that, he will say, oh, you just haven't tried fresh uni. So the food I most want to try is this mythical fresh uni that somehow tastes not disgusting. The next question is from Ozzy. ASMR channel when? And Ozzy, the answer to your question is never. So I hope that clears things up. Happy Toon says, if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, no other food, what would you choose? This one, I have to go with sushi. I don't know if it counts as a meal, but I feel like I'm kind of cheating because with sushi you could get miso soup, you could get like a little cucumber salad, you could get sake bombs, you could get all the sushi in the world that you want, and I really never get tired of sushi. In fact, when I eat too much sushi, the next day I crave sushi more because I think about how awesome it was when I was eating it. So I think sushi is something I never really get tired of. Second choice, fettuccine alfredo. My next question is from Akim. He says, how has your day been so far? Very good, thank you, Akim. Except now there is a jet flying over my house, disrupting my YouTube video. The next questions are from Instagram. 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 says, love you so much, frowny face. 𝕃𝕚𝕟, you do not have to frown. I love you too. Charlie Wheeler says, how old are you and you studied something, cowboy hat emoji. I am 23 years old. I may not look 23 because of my big chubby cheeks, total baby face, but I'm 23. I am a grown adult woman and I did study something. I was going to school to be a technician kind of in the medical field, but I dropped out to be an e-girl, kind of like Bill Gates. So 𝕃𝕚𝕟𝕤𝕤 says, when is your next Twitch stream and how tall are you? I put this question on the list to plug my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/𝕃𝕚𝕟. Come visit me. We have a good time. We play silly games that I am not good at. And how tall I am. I am 5'4" in American units or 163 centimeters in like everybody else units. So I'm pretty average in height. Some people think I'm shorter. No, I'm average. Next question is from Yogi and he says, when did you start streaming? So I started streaming on the internet in various ways when I was 18 years old. And it was about 2 months after I turned 18. And basically I got fired from my job for reasons that I still think are unfair, but yes, I've been fired. And I decided to try streaming and it ended up working out for me, so I just continued with it. So yeah, I've been streaming for 5 years now because November 20th. That was not a very good answer, I'm sorry. Yogi says, when did you start playing video games? So I was trying to think way back, the first time I ever played a video game. And my first video game memory is my Game Boy Color. I had the purple Game Boy Color, the purple see-through one with like sparkles in it. I'm still hoping that see-through plastic makes a comeback because that was basically the coolest handheld console I've ever had. But yeah, and that I remember having Tetris. I very much liked Tetris. I had a Barbie game that, it was like a Barbie mystical adventure. I'm not sure I could find it these days, but I really liked that game. And then I had Pokemon Yellow, which I stole from my brother and deleted his save file, and I still feel bad about. I'm sorry. So I was probably, it's hard for me to remember the ages, but I was probably 5, 6 years old when I had my Game Boy Color, so I've basically been gaming my whole life. Yeah, I just looked at the viewfinder again. Horrible YouTuber. So Strange Josh says, any advice for an 18-year-old boy? This one is hard for me to answer because I've never been an 18-year-old boy. But some general advice I would give to people much younger than I would say start a Roth IRA if you're American. If you're not American, start the equivalent of a Roth IRA in your country. Then I would say just don't feel like strapped down to one thing. Like don't feel like I have this job, now I'm gonna be in this job for the rest of my life, because things change really quickly and really suddenly sometimes. And also you can't spend the rest of your life, like your future and all your plans, just based on what you're doing right now. I would say just branch out and be creative, and this is the time of your life to explore and try new things. So just try all the new things. Don't feel strapped down to a job. If a job is not making you happy, if it's not giving you the hours you want, like go branch out and don't feel obligated to them. I don't know, kind of a serious moment, but for real, like, I don't know how to express this. Just don't feel obligated to things that are not obligated to you. You know, like your job would drop you in a second if whatever reason they decide to fire you, like what happened to me, and don't feel that pressure to perform for them, and just do things for yourself. Okay, ramble over, but for real, start a Roth IRA. The last question is from Noodles, and he says, since I'm at a coffee shop, what is your go-to coffee? My go-to coffee from Starbucks is caramel macchiato with soy milk, but lately I've been getting pumpkin spice things because I just want to get into the fall mood. And that's it. That's all the questions. I hope to make more videos on this channel that are not just me answering questions, and I really appreciate you guys for watching. I'm sorry I've been so awkward in front of this camera. Hopefully you stick around. Obviously smash the subscribe button, turn on notifications, hit the like button if you like this video, and yeah, that is it. Goodbye.